I want to state this really clearly. You are dependent on love. We are all connected by something I cannot explain. The nearest translation of it is love, or what we understand of it. And through this connection to the plants, the animals, the humans, the spirits, the gods and angels, we are dependent. And it's nothing bad really, because this dependency is not a dependency based on fear. It is a dependency based on love. See, you could say your body is dependent on food and water, connection, emotional support. Your basic human needs. It cannot survive, and they are not fulfilled. But when you fulfill those needs with toxins, junk food, and trash, cheap connections, pornography, you are dependent. Your survival is dependent on those things out of fear, because you think there's nothing better than this. But the form of dependency I mean is a freedom. It means to realize that you are totally, utterly connected on all layers. And it is a dependency you can trust, not the one you want to get out of. So, dissolve the ego and the fear-based programming that says you have to do it all alone. You can live with the impression and the belief system of having to do it all alone, but eventually you will get very tired and sick and depressive. Allow yourself that you need love. You may ask yourself, how can the ocean need water? How can you need love when you're made out of it? And that is the question that drives people mad. To learn this I think is the main task, main purpose of this human incarnation. Service, dependency. To become so alienated from yourself that there is no other possibility than to rediscover that you are connected to everything. And here again you can trust the body. It is programmed to live in codependency, in connection. It cannot survive without the others, without the plants, the humans, the animals, the friends, the family, the lovers. Your needs are important. Your needs count. I need love. Really strange to say that out loud. And I need intimacy. I need friendship and family and connection and love. Because what if I'm dependent on someone and he or she is not able to provide that? Will I be strong enough to let it go? To let the person go and be on my own again? The really subtle discernment is to be dependent on love and connection, and to really feel that and act on it. And at the same time to realize that you're not dependent on a specific person if they are not good for you. To be free in your dependency. Because dependency is not a weakness, it's a strength. It is a resource. It makes you strong. And the fear of being dependent is directly connected to the ego as well. Because the ego says, I'm the only thing that counts. I can do it all alone. I'm stronger and better and independent from everybody. That's not true. That is a survival mechanism. You once needed. But you don't need it anymore. And don't kill the ego, for God's sake. You're going to get mad. Trying to kill the ego is like cutting off the flower, the blooming pedestals, I think they're called. Cutting off the flower of a beautiful plant. The flower is there to be seen, to be witnessed. It is a focus point to be able to interact and to grow and build up tension and release. It is a very important tool. So don't kill the ego. In fact, if you try, you will get mad. You will go crazy. Integrate it. Love it. Love the ego. Listen to it. And discern between the ego impulse and the soul impulse, the truth impulse. They both have their purpose. In fact, the ego says, what kind of tension do you want to experience in this lifetime? And shows you ways to do it. What kind of progression do you want to make? And the truth impulse, the soul says, oh honey, you are love itself. You don't have to achieve anything. You can always come home and return to love whenever you want. Both are crucial for the complete human experience.